I know you studied engineering at the start, and now you're all the way in real estate. It's two different things. When did you realize that you didn't want to do engineering and you wanted to do real estate?
Okay, good questions. Because there is this moment in university when I realized that I do not want to do this all my life, because there's this final subject in university. So
engineering, you mean?
Engineering, yeah, year 5.
Yeah.
So in my year 5, because with double degree, what happened is they put things all together from business subject and also engineering subject. They compress it all together to 5 years, because business is supposed to be 3 years, engineering is supposed to be 4 years. But when they compress it together, it becomes 5 years. So every semester I gotta do 6 subjects, while other people do 4 subjects. You know.
Yeah.
But there's this moment in my final year of uni where I have to do a project where I stay 3 days in the university. I slept in the university, didn't brush my teeth, didn't take a shower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a group work. Supposed to be 6 people,
Yeah.
but the one that works only 2, me and my other friend. You know?
Oh, okay.
And then I realized during that time, I said, no, I don't want to do this, because it's computer system engineering, so I do a lot of coding and programming as well. That's when I realized, look, I don't want to do this, because when you do a coding and programming, you're dealing with a machine. So when things goes wrong, they only come out with one line saying that there is an error in the code. You just have to find it. You're talking to a computer, you know. It's different when you talk to people. So while on my other subject with business, I learned about dealing with people a lot. So during that time, I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna finish my uni, but I don't want to work in engineering. That's it.
But isn't that scary though? Because I know as an international student, your school fees is more expensive, and you obviously spent 5 years in Australia studying that one topic. I mean, and then so all of a sudden say, I don't want to do this anymore, I want to do something else. You're not a bit like scared?
Well, my parents pay for the for the school fee, obviously. I didn't pay it myself. But I think as a children, your parents pay for it. I think the least that I can do is finish it well, right?
Oh yeah, that's
so
true.
I finished it. I finished the whole thing. I mean, I've got the certificates, I've got the degree. There you go. I finish it. But I know that that's not something that I want to do with the rest of my life. And that's when I first also met with my business partner. That's when we start talking about, hey, let's create something together, some things that, and we happen to be both like real estate, and we go into real estate. So I'll help him first in real estate before I join in to become a partner over there.
Oh, okay. I see. Very cool. How did your parents take it? Were they upset?
Okay.
Or they were okay?
At the end of the day,
Yeah.
I think every man has his own way. And I've heard a lot of story as well where people study one thing but end up with another thing. I guess at the end of the day, it's you better chase your passion, like what you want to do, because you don't want to wake up one day 40 years from now then realize, like, what am I doing? You've got those 40 years just doing something that just because you've studied that and you gotta do that. I don't believe that's necessary. But me coming from an Asian background, especially Indonesia, parents where in our life when we grow up, we've been taught about there's only 2 careers in this world. Either you become a doctor or you become an engineer. That's how I.
Is that why you did engineering? Or?
Yeah, in a way. Well, I love math and stuff. I love math. I love physics. So I think that's the most reasonable way to go to engineering rather than become a doctor, because I don't love biology and stuff. I don't like it. But that's how I was being brought up. So that's why at that time the choice is you want to become a doctor or you want to become an engineer. So for me, it makes sense to become an engineer. But as I said to you just now, my final year, I realized I don't want to deal with machine. I rather deal with people, and real estate happened to be dealing with people.
Okay, that's good, man. That's good. So, when you did meet with your future business partner, where did the idea of real estate come from?
So I guess with my business partner, I've got 2 business partners, which is one Ivan and one is Bruce. They're much older than me. One of the things that I learned is you gotta have a mentor, that teach you.
Yeah, definitely.
So Ivan is about 8 years older than me. He's like a brother to me. So we went to business before where He learned things the hard way, put it that way. So he always tell me that I fell so you don't have to fall. Right?
Yeah.
So he's been teaching me about this stuff. So they started this real estate business first before I joined in a few months later on.
Yeah.
Then from there, long story short, we become partners together in the business.
Oh. Okay, cool.